Comping vocals. Reaper.
I think the time's come to record some vocals, featuring me as a sort of makeshift MC who's going to completely deface what's left of PDEX's excellent work. New track, Control T.
Track name edit.
Going to call it Vocal Mad Libs.
Main.
Going to hit Applications key on this. That'd be Control 1 over on the Mac.
Context menu.
Up to Input Mono.
Track on input mono check sub menu I.
Going to go in here.
And one check I.
Oh, it's already set to Input 1 for me. That happens to be when my mic's plugged in, so escape a couple of times to get out of here. I don't need to change anything.
09.
And now I can arm it for recording with F7.
Armed.
There's one more task for me to take care of before I start recording. I want to insert a blank space at the beginning of the project so I can slot in a silly intro. 1 bar should be long enough, so I'm going to go to the beginning of the project by hitting Control Home or Command Home on the Mac.
R10%.
Going to set my start of time selection here by hitting left bracket.
Set selection start.
Jump forward 1 bar by hitting page down.
R2.
That's the start of bar 2. End of time selection here with right bracket.
Set selection end.
And now I'm going to go to the insert top menu by hitting Alt-I on Windows, or find your way there through the menu bar on the Mac.
Media file, CTRL+IM.
And I'm after the bottommost option, so I'm just going to hit up arrow once.
Empty space at time selection, CTRL+Alt+Insert E.
Empty space at time selection. Remember, my time selection is currently 1 bar long, so this will give me a blank extra bar at the beginning of the project and shuffle everything that exists along to the right out of the way.
Unsaved project.
Okay, I think I'm ready to record. Here goes nothing. Snack time. Yes, yes, PDEX. Give me them biscuits. Piggy, piggy, PDEX. Crumbs in his lap. Brap. Sugary dough, bro. Give me them biscuits. PDEX, peeing on the decks. Okay, as you can tell, I'm not a natural MC. In the next segment, we're going to put a phone line effect on that, and I promise you it's going to save the day. But for now, let's go through and just get some better versions of some of those lines. So, let's start by having a listen to the intro, shall we? Snack time. Gonna chop that beginning bit off. Just scrub to the beginning. Going to pop a split in the item there right at the beginning of where I start speaking by hitting the A key.
1 item added.
And I'm quickly going to check my ripple editing mode is turned off because I don't want to disturb the timing of anything when I'm deleting areas that I don't need. So Control-Shift-P to report that, Command-Shift-P on the Mac.
Ripple off.
Already off, cool. So I can select this first item and delete.
1 item removed.
Now I've got a clean beginning. Snack time. Yes, yes, PDEX. That one's alright, I think. Give me them biscuits. Piggy, piggy, PDEX. Yeah, not much of a fan of that one. I'm going to shoot back a bar with page up.
R6.
That's somewhere near the beginning, I think. Piggy, piggy, PDEX. Yeah, so just going to get to the start of the bar with Alt-Home or Option-Home on the Mac. There you go, there's the beginning of the bar. Left bracket to set the start of time selection.
Set selection start.
And let's jump forward a bar.
R8.
And that's the end of the line, so end of time selection there.
Set selection end.
And now I'm going to do Alt /, which will put me into time selection auto punch mode. And what that means is Reaper's only going to record when it's inside that time selection.
Time selection auto punch.
Okay, page up 1 more time to give myself a little bit of a run in.
R6.
And here we go for take 2. Piggy, piggy, PDEX. Okay, yeah, I think that was a slightly better take. So if I select the item that I've just recorded...
2 pass 2 takes R70%.
You heard how Asara reported 2 takes there, right? By default, I'm going to be listening to the most recent one that I've done. Piggy, piggy, PDEX. But if I do Shift-T...
1 pass 1.
That will switch me to the first pass, which was this. Piggy, piggy, PDEX. Yeah, the second one's definitely more animated, isn't it? I'm going to do T to go forward to the second take.
2 past 2.
And let's skip on a little bit and find the next line that we need to replace.
R8.
Crumbs in his lap. Brap. Don't like the crumbs and the brap. Should be one or the other. Let's find the start of this. Scrub back a bit. Crumb. There he is. Crumbs. Start of time selection.
Set selection start.
Skip forward a bar or two.
R10.
Let's go to the beginning of this bar with Alt Home. Okay, end of time selection, nice and neat there.
Set selection end.
So now I should have crumbs in his lap. Brap. Wrapped in a time selection. I've still got time selection auto punch mode engaged. I haven't changed that, so page up for a bit of context.
R7.
And go.
Save.
Crumbs in his lap. Brap. And again, we've got the 2 takes stored. So if I move to this item,
3, 4.
crumbs in his lap. There's the most recent one. If I do Shift T for the previous,
1 past 1.
crumbs in his lap. Brap. Yeah, I think I prefer the second one.
2.
Crumbs in his lap. Brap. The brap is better, isn't it, if it's just that with the rolled R. All right, clear the time selection with escape.
Clear time / loop selection.
Let's skip on to the next thing.
R10.
Sugary dough, bro. I wonder if I could get a higher voiced, more ridiculous take of that. Let's see.
R11.
Sugary dough, bro. Okay, I'm at the beginning. Going to put my time selection there.
Set selection start.
Skip forward a bar.
R12.
That'll do.
Set selection end.
Page up for the run-in.
R10.
Let's see what we get.
Unsave.
Sugary dough, bro. Wow, that was terrible. We'll do take 3.
Unsave.
Sugary dough, bro. Nah, I think I like the first one more. Let's have a listen back to these. I'm going to go to that item.
6 past.
Sugary dough, bro. Definitely don't like that one. Let's take 3. Shift T for take 2.
2 past.
Sugary dough, bro. No.
1 past 1.
Here's take 1. Sugary dough, bro. Yep, I think we're keeping take 1. Clear the time selection with escape.
Clear.
Give me them biscuits. That one's okay. What was that? I think I went a bit early.
R60.
All right, let's get rid of that. I'm just going to put a split here.
1 item at.
And a split just before I was actually meant to start speaking.
1 item added.
Select that item containing the dodgy
8 past 1.
delete.
1 item removed.
And now our ending is this. P-Dex! Peeing on the decks! Yeah, I'm not sure I've got a better take of that in me, so I reckon that's probably our composite vocal track.
Samplitude.
Right, we're going to comp a vocal together. I've taken the liberty to pre-record this because I don't sing, but I've had to do it for this demo, so I didn't want to subject you to too much of my singing. So I've got a backing track of Counting Stars by One Republic, just the beginning. I've done, I think, 4 takes, just simply armed the track, went to the beginning where I want to start, and just recorded it 4 times. So what we've got at the minute, I'll just play that. Hey, little baby, I've been working hard, thinking about the things that we could be. Won't play it all. Obviously, I've sung the different words at different points, so we need to put it all together. In Samplitude, we could do this in a couple of ways. We could use revolver tracks, which is very similar to playlists in Pro Tools, but what I want to show you is the Take Composer.
Start of project.
So I'm going to select the object,
Zoomed to object.
and we're going to open the Take Composer with Control-Alt-K.
Opening the Take Composer. Location, Take Composer, Arranger, 1 vocal.
Okay, so what this is, it's similar to the Arranger window, but it's got our takes in it. So the top track is going to be our master track. So when we send stuff to it, that's where it's going to go. And then we've got our takes.
2 take 01, 3 take 02, 4 take 03, 5 take 04,
So you get the idea.
4 take 03, 2 take 01.
And so the way this works is that we select the take we want, which we think's the best one. I'm going to do it in sections. So like I'm going to select the one which has the best beginning, or the right words. And then we're going to work through the other takes and select the next sections and the next little section. And then every time we do that, it'll send it to the master track, making our comp. So let's just have a listen. By the way, I do have to solo the takes, otherwise the master one always plays. So we just solo the take
Solo exclusive on.
and play it, and that's what we're listening to. Lately, baby, I've been praying hard. So that one isn't right.
3 take 02. Solo off. Solo
Lately, baby, I've been losing sleep, thinking about the thing. Okay, that one is.
4
Next
take
one.
0. Solo exclusive on.
Lately, baby, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Track 4 take 03.
So take 03, press Control Alt and Enter,
Take 03. Bar 1 beat 2.
and I'll press Shift and left click to send it to the master.
Shift mouse click.
So now,
Solo exclusive off.
so we turn solo off and we play it. Go to the beginning.
Start of project.
Lately, baby, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about. So that is now our master track. So I want to select the next section now. I'll just turn the speaking of time off.
Speak position off.
So we'll go to let's say track 2.
3 take 02. Solo off.
We'll try take 2. Go. Dreaming about the things that we could be. Okay, so that was right.
4 take 03.
Right words.
Solo
Dreaming about the things that we could be. Okay, next
5
one.
takes. Solo exclusive.
Thinking about the things that we could. So take 4 isn't the right words.
4 take 03. Solo off. Solo exclusive on.
Dreaming about the things that we.
3 take. 2 take 01. Solo off. Solo exclusive on.
Dreaming about the things that we could be. Okay, so I want take 1 here. So press Control Alt and Enter.
Take 01. Bar 1 beat 2.
And then we have to move to the cut point. Dreaming about dreaming. So we press dreaming. Go a bit further actually. Dreaming. So we just press the left mouse button here to split it and to send the rest of this take to the master.
Left click.
Okay, so we unsolo it.
Solo exclusive off.
And
Start
see
of
what
project.
we've
Bar
got
1
up to
beat
now.
1.
Lately, baby, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But lately, I've been losing sleep. Said no more. Okay, so we need to get the next bit.
3 take 02. Solo off. 4 take. 5 take 04. Solo off.
Let's have a listen to it. Take 4. Dreaming about we could. But lately I've been losing sleep. Okay, we can't have that one.
4 take 0. Solo ex.
But lately I've been working hard. Can't have that one.
3 take 0. Solo ex.
But lately I've been praying hard. Said okay, quite like that one.
Track 3 take 02.
Okay, take 2. So we'll do the same again. Excuse me.
Take 02. Bar 1 beat 2.
And then we just move to the cut point. Thinking about the thing could be, but lately. And the reason we have to do this is because we use the mouse to actually cut on the object. I've been go back a bit. Lately, but lately I've been praying hard. Okay, so we do a left click there.
Left click.
And that sends the rest of that take to the master.
PC.
So we'll have a listen to the master now.
Start of project. Bar 1 beat 1. Solo exclusive.
Lately, baby, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But lately, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. Okay, so we've got the ending there. I'm quite happy with that ending. We'll just have a listen to see if there was anything better. Loosely speaking.
4 take 03, solo off.
Let's have a look. I've been praying. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. Okay.
5 take 04, solo off. Solo ex.
Said no more count, no more count. We'll be counting dollars. We'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. No more counting dollars. Said no more counting dollars. Okay, that's 4.
4
3.
take 0,
Try
solo
3.
exclusive.
Said no more counting dollars. We'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. Okay,
3 take 0,
2.
solo exclusive.
Said no more counting dollars. We'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. That one will do for me. Take 2.
Record already off. Track 3 take 02.
Okay, so we do the same on this one. You know, such good choice, really.
Take 02, bar 7 beat 1.
Okay. Said no more counting dollars. We'll be counting stars. Said no.
Left click.
Okay.
PC.
Sent it to the master. So let's have a listen.
Solo exclusive off. Start of project.
Lately, baby, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But lately, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars. We'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Loosely speaking. So we'll close the tape manager, tape composer, sorry.
Closing window. Apply take composer changes dialog. Apply changes from take composer to original project. This will be done by copying the range between the punch markers from the first audible EG solo track. OK button. Alt plus O.
Yeah, we do.
Enter. Arranger. Solo off.
So now we should have that comp
Start of
track.
project.
Lately, baby, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But lately, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars. We'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. Okay, so that's how we would use the tape composer to create a comp track.
Logic.
We're going to go over how to record multiple takes and then comp a vocal. Now, I'm not a singer, so I'm just going to demonstrate how to record multiple takes so that you can get a take folder, but then I will do the actual comping demonstration with someone who can actually sing to minimize the torture you'll have to go through. So, first up, I'm going to navigate to the vocal track. I'm on the guitar track still.
Track 3 vocal group.
All right, got the vocal track selected here. And by default, a track input will be set to input 1. My microphone is plugged into input 1 on my interface, so I don't really have to do much there. I can turn on input monitoring with Control I. So in Logic, whenever you record without undoing the recording or deleting the previous recording, it will automatically create a take folder for you by default. So if you just record over the same section 3 or 4 times, you'll have a take folder with 3 or 4 takes in it. And then we'll look at how to go through those takes. I'm going to press the letter R to start recording, and then we'll go from there. All right.
1 bar 1 beat 1
Stop
tick.
that. Let's do another take. So I'm just going to hit R, start recording again from bar 1. All right.
1.
And one more take. So stop that.
1 bar 1 beat 1 tick.
And I'm going to turn input monitoring off. All right, so there we have our free takes, and I am going to jump into the track contents area.
Out of tracks header.
So
Group.
stop interacting with track editors. I'm going to navigate to the right,
Tracks contents.
VO
Group.
right, interact with that,
In tracks contents. Group. 9
and
items.
you navigate with VO down arrow.
Track 2 guitar. Track 3 vocal. Track
There's
background.
a vocal track. Let's interact with track
In
background.
track 3 vocal. Take 3 region.
And there you see vocal take free is selected. If I hit space to play this,
1 bar 1 beat 1 tick. 1 bar 1 beat
and
1
let's
tick.
just solo this vocal track for a second.
Toggle channel straight. 1 bar 1 beat 1 tick. 1 bar 1
Alright.
beat.
And we can press Command Shift up or down arrow to cycle through these takes. So Command Shift down
Vocal. Take 2 region.
takes me to take 2.
1 bar 1 beat 1 tick. 1 bar 1.
My horrible singing, I apologize again. Command Shift down takes me to take 1.
Vocal. Take 1. 1 bar 1 beat 1 tick. 1 bar 1 beat 1 tick.
And
Toggle channel. 1 bar 1 beat 1 tick. 1 bar 1 beat 1 tick.
Command Shift up.
Vocal. Take 2 region. 1 bar 1 beat 1 tick. 1 bar 1 beat 1 tick.
Command Shift up again.
1 bar 1 beat 1 tick. 1 bar 1.
And that's basically how you cycle through the takes. And I'm just hitting VO left arrow.
Vocal. Take
I think
3.
there's only one region here to get it to say the take name again. That's just a habit I've gotten into when switching takes, just to hear the take name. All right, so I'm going to jump into an actual project with someone I can actually sing and show you how to comp some vocals. All right, so we're back here in Logic, and I got a different project open, and what I'm going to do is move off the track. I'm just going to VO down and VO up.
Track 16 veer vocal. Track 15 audio 1. Group.
So audio 1 is a track with the vocal that I want to comp. And this time I'm going to go into the track contents area. Now you can stop interacting with the track headers, VO right, and interact with the track contents. Or if you're on the track header, you can just hit VOJ,
In tracks contents. Group.
jump right
17
into
items.
track
Track-
contents. And now I'm going to go look for audio 1. I think it's track 14 or 15.
Track 8 fret. Track 9. Track 10 pop. Track 12 track 13. Track 14 full strings plus. Track 15 audio 1. Track
All right.
background.
Track 15, audio 1, interact
In
with
track
this.
audio 1. Take 3 region.
And you see we have the region here. And if I press VO Shift H,
Region starts at 1 bar 1 beat 1 division 1 tick and ends at 73 bars 3 beats 3 divisions 49 ticks. Take folder. A container for multiple takes. Double click to show or hide the contents.
and you see that region goes from measure 1 to measure 73. This is
One bar,
a
one beat,
slow
one
enough
division, one
song
tick.
that we're able to do free takes of the vocals back to back. That's why it goes from the start of the track to the end. And thanks to my friend Megan H for doing the vocals for me in this one.
You with the sad eyes. Don't be discouraged, oh, I realize it's hard to take courage.
And so you see that's take 3 that we're on.
Audio 1. Take 3 region.
So in Logic, how you comp vocals basically is you just split the regions and you select a different take. And whatever take is currently selected is automatically the active take. So the key commands to cycle through takes are Command Shift up arrow takes you to the next take. Command Shift down arrow takes you to the previous take. So I believe there are only 3 takes on this track.
Audio 1. Take 3 region.
So take 3. So if I do Command Shift up arrow,
Audio 1. Take 1 region.
it goes to take 1 because that's the next take.
Audio 1. Take 2 region.
Take 2 and
Audio 1. Take 3 region.
take 3. Command Shift up arrow. So if I do Command Shift down arrow,
Audio 1. Take 2 region.
and you see that takes me back down to take 2. All right, so I'm going to go down to take 1.
Audio 1. Take 1.
And because this is the first region on the track, I'm just doing VO left arrow because there's nowhere else to go. And it just happens to announce the name of the region as well. If I do VO Shift H,
Region starts at 1 bar 1 beat 1 division 1 tick and ends at 73 bars 3 beats 3 divisions 49 ticks. Take folder. A container for multiple takes. Double click to show or hide the contents.
you see that will give me the length of that take as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the playhead closer to where the chorus starts.
2 bars 1 3 bars 1 beat 1 4 bars 1 beat 1 division 1 tick. 4 bars 1 beat 2 division 4 bars 1 beat 3 divisions 3 bars 1 2 bars 1 beat 3 4 bars 1 beat 1 division 1
Let me
tick.
set the division value to a quarter note. Control Command Slash. And
4 bars 2 beats 1 4 bars 3 beats 1 tick.
I'm going to solo these vocals. I just hit S to solo the vocals since I still have the track header selected from before.
4 bars 3 beats 1 tick.
You with the sad eyes.
4 bars 3 beats
so
1 tick.
I'm just going through this first line. So I'm going to do Command Shift up arrow.
4 bars, 3 beats, 1 tick.
You with the sad eyes.
That should
4
be
bars, 3
take
beats, 1
2.
tick. Audio 1, take 2, region.
Yep. And then take 3.
4 bars, 3 beats, 1
You
tick.
with the sad eyes.
4
All
bars.
right. So I'm liking take 2. So Command Shift down arrow. And I'm going to unsolo this just to check it with the music.
Toggle channel strip solo off.
You
4 bars,
with
3
the
beats, 1 tick.
sad
4 bars, 3 beats, 1 tick.
And I'm going to mute voiceover here. My key command to do that is Option Z. This is a keyboard commander that I've set up.
Speech muted.
You with the sad eyes.
All right. And so that works. So I'm going to split this right after that line. I'm going to solo this just to make sure I can hear that I'm not cutting off a breath or something.
You with the sad eyes.
And I just hit period to pause that. And I'm going to split here with Command T. Turn my speech
Speech
back
unmuted.
on.
Audio 1, take 2, region. Audio 1, take 2, region.
All right. So I just used VO right arrow to navigate to the second region that I just created on this track because I split.
Region starts at 5 bars, 4 beats, 80 ticks, and ends at 73 bars, 3 beats, 529 ticks. Take folder, a container for multiple.
And you see this region is now active because I've navigated to it. So I'm going to hit space to play again.
5 bars, 4
Don't
beats, 80
be
ticks.
discouraged, oh, I realize.
All right. And Command Shift up arrow again. This is take 1.
5 bars, 4 beats, 80
Don't
ticks.
be discouraged, oh, I realize.
5 bars.
And that's take 1.
Audio 1, take 1, region.
Yep. And this time I'm just using VO right arrow because this is the last region in the track. So it kind of dongs at you and tells you the name of the region. All right. So I like take 3 for this. So if I do Command Shift up arrow twice, that should take me to take 3 because Command Shift up arrow goes to the next take. So the next take from take 1 would be 2 and then 3. So twice. And
Audio 1, take 3, region.
all right. So once again, unsolo this to check it with the music.
Toggle channel. 5 bars, 4 beats, 80
Don't
ticks.
be discouraged, oh, I realize.
5.
All right. So that works for me. So same deal. I'm going to play this, pause it, and then split again. And in Logic, if you don't have a full-size keyboard, so you don't have access to the period key to do pause, unless you're scrubbing, you don't necessarily have to map the period to be somewhere on the QWERTY keyboard because you can use Command Control Space as a play pause option as well. And let me show you how that works. I'm just going to hit Command Control Space to play and then Command Control Space to pause. So if I do Control Command Space,
5 bars, 4 beats, 80
Don't be
ticks.
discouraged, oh, I realize.
7 bars,
All
3
right.
beats,
There
939
we go.
ticks.
I'm going to split right there. So Command T.
Split regions events at playhead position.
And now if I navigate 1 over,
Audio 1, take 3, region.
you see take 3. So now if I do VO Shift H,
Region starts at 7 bars, 3 beats, 939 ticks, and ends at 73 bars, 3 beats, 529 ticks. Take folder, a container for multiple.
all right. And once again, we can cycle through. So because this is take 3, if I do Command Shift up arrow, that's going to wrap back around to take 1. So here we go. I'm just going to do VO right arrow to get that done.
Audio 1, take 1, region.
Yep, take 1. So Command Control Space again to play from here.
7 bars, 3 beats,
Hard to
939
take
ticks.
courage.
7 bars, 3 beats,
All right.
900.
So that's a quick example of how to once you have these takes selected, the currently selected takes are going to be active takes. And that's pretty much it. All right. So you can just proceed through the project, split in and select in active regions as you go through the project. And if you ever really need to redo any of these regions, you can always navigate back to these regions with VO left to right arrow, find the region that you want. You can do VO Shift H to hear where that region starts and ends, and change what the active take is. And you can rename a take with Shift T, and you can delete a unneeded take if you don't want it in the take folder anymore with Shift Option for delete. So I'm going to get out of here and go back to the track header.
Out of tracks contents, group. Tracks header, group.
So just stop interacting with the track background area and track contents, interact with the track
In tracks
header.
header, group. 17 items. Track 15, audio 1, group.
And you see that puts me back on the track header for track 15. Now, once you are done with comping, there's a couple of different options you have. Now, if you want to keep this track intact with all your takes, you can use Control Option Shift N to export your active takes to a new track. So you want to come back onto this track header,
Track 16 Veervo. Track 15 Audio 1. Groove.
move off the track header and back onto it so you select all the regions on the track. Because all the regions on the track are selected, all the active takes on the track are now selected. You can use something like Control-Option-Shift-N to export all the active takes to a new track, or you can use Control-Option-N to move all the active takes to a new track. And the difference is export will send a copy of all the active takes to a new track and leave them in the take folder, so the take folder remains entirely intact. Moving them with Control-Option-N will put all the active takes on a new track and remove them from the take folder, so they will no longer be available in the take folder. That's useful if you want to then use the same takes for backing vocals, doubles, etc., etc. Then you know that all the active takes are removed, so then you can go through the take folder again and comp again and use them for doubles, etc. The other options you have are Option U, that flattens the take folder and merges it, so that will get rid of anything that's not a currently selected active take, and also merge all the takes into one region so that they're not split into separate regions anymore. And then you have Option Shift U, which will just flatten the take folder, get rid of anything that's not currently an active take, but then they will still be split into separate regions. So those are your different ways to do it. You can use Control-Option-Shift-N to export to a new track, Control-Option-N to move to a new track. If you don't want to create a new track and you know you don't want this take folder, you don't need to keep a backup of it, then you can just use Option U to flatten and merge that join all the active takes into one new region, or you can do Option Shift U, which will get rid of anything that's not currently an active take, but will leave them split into separate regions. All right, so I'm back here on the track header. I just wanted to demonstrate that you don't necessarily have to go into the track contents to comp. You can actually cycle through takes and comp right from here. You just won't know which take you're on necessarily because that part won't speak. So case in point, I'm going to solo this vocal track.
4
And
bars,
if
3
I
beats, 1
play-
tick.
With the sad eyes.
4 bars, 3 beats, 1 tick.
Now if I do Command Shift up arrow,
4 bars, 3 beats, 1 tick.
You with the sad eyes.
4 bars,
you see I'm going through and changing takes right from the track header. Command Shift up arrow again.
4 bars, 3 beats, 1 tick.
You with the sad eyes.
All right, so let's say I want to go with that second take. I'm going to do Command Shift down arrow.
4 bars, 3 beats, 1 tick.
You with the sad eyes.
4 bars, 3 beats, 1 tick.
And same deal. I can just let this
4
play.
bars, 3 beats, 1 tick.
With the sad eyes.
5 bars, 4 beats,
Pause it
364
there.
ticks. Split
Split.
regions events at playhead position.
And as always, when you split in Logic, what is to the right of the playhead is selected, and you can use Control Home and N to verify
73
that.
bars, 3 beats,
Control
500.
N,
5 bars, 4 beats, 364 tick.
Control Home
5 bars, 4
and
beats,
so
364 ticks.
Discouraged, oh,
5 bars, 4 beats, 364
I
ticks.
can Command Shift up arrow again.
don't
5 bars, 4
be
beats, 364 ticks.
discouraged, oh, I realize.
5 bars, 4 beats, 364 ticks.
Command Shift up arrow one more
5
time.
bars, 4 beats,
Be
364 ticks.
discouraged, oh, I realize.
5 bars, 4 beats, 364 ticks.
And if I go Command Shift up one more time, because we only have 3 takes,
5
that's
bars, 4
why I
beats,
started on.
364 ticks.
Discouraged, oh, I realize.
Let's say I want to go with that previous one. Command Shift
5 bars, 4
down.
beats,
Be
364 ticks.
discouraged, oh, I realize.
All right. And I just pause it again.
Split regions
Split.
events at playhead position.
And same deal. What's to the right of the
73
playhead
bars,
is
3 beats,
selected.
520. 7 bars, 4 beats, 412 ticks.
And I just use Control Home and N to verify I
7
got
bars,
the
4
right
beats,
section.
412 ticks.
Courage.
7
And so you can go through and actually comp right here from the track headers if you just want to do it by ear and you're not concerned with knowing the take number that you have selected currently.
Pro Tools.
All right, let's lay down a vocal on this thing. I'm going to go to the top,
Tracks.
move
Track
over.
1 guitar. Audio track. 2 vocal. Audio track.
Okay, and I've set my input,
8.
A8, and let me check the level here. Check 1, 2.
Minus 15 dB.
Check 1, 2.
Minus 5.6.
Okay, my peak is at 5. That's fine. And let's roll it from the top. Actually, before I record, what I like to do is create some playlists to be able to keep track of various takes. So since this track is selected, I'm going to press Control Option Shift /
Window. Edit text content selected. Vocal.01. Edit text content selected. Vocal.01.
Okay, so it'll just automatically append 01, 02, 03 to the takes. I'm actually just going to do this 3 times.
Mixer scroller mix. DAW comparison. Window. Edit text content selected. Mixer scroller mix. Window. Edit text content selected. Mixer scroller mix.
So now we have
1 selected. 2. Vocal.03 audio.
Okay, so 03. So I'm just going to use Shift up arrow to get to take 1.
2. Vocal.02 audio. 2. Vocal.01 audio.
Okay, let's record this. She's a good girl, loves her mama, she loves Yoda, and America too. All right, I think I got the words wrong. Let me
2. Vocal.02 audio.
do a second take. Actually, I'm not going to start from the very beginning next time. She's a good girl, loves her mama, she loves Jesus, and her boyfriend too. Those words aren't exactly right either. Let me go to bar 2 instead of bar 1. Go down to take 3.
2. Vocal.03 audio.
And she's a good girl, loves her mama, she loves Jesus, and America too. Okay, I could turn off this metronome.
Metronome off.
That's 7 on the numpad. So let's comp this take. I'm going to go up to the top playlist, Shift Home.
2. Vocal audio.
And I'm going to make this the target playlist, Command Shift right arrow.
Designate as target playlist.
I think take 2 was probably overall the best. So let's Shift down arrow.
2. Vocal.02 Vocal.02 audio.
I'm not going to select from the very beginning because I was talking there. So I'm going to go to bar 3. Okay, so I'm going to select all of this, Option Shift Return, and I'm going to press Option Shift up arrow.
Target playlist.
So that sent that whole thing to the target playlist. So I'm going to go back up to the target, Vo Home.
2. Vocal audio.
Okay, play this. She's a good girl, loves her mama, she loves Jesus, and her boyfriend too. Okay, so I know that that's not the right word at the end, so I'm going to move back. In this case, I'm going to use shuttle mode, which is an Pro Tools Ultimate feature. And her boyfriend too. So I'm going to use the down arrow, up arrow kind of trick, but since I'm starting from this point, I don't have to hit down arrow because I'm already on this section. So I'm going to... And her boyfriend too. Up arrow. Okay, so now, since we're on the target playlist, I could just simply use Command Shift up or down arrow to cycle through those various takes here. So I'm going to press Command Shift up arrow. And America too. So that's one of the takes. If I do that again, and her boyfriend too. That's the take 2. Here's the take 1. And America too. Okay, so that's take 1. That's fine. So since we're on the target playlist, I've been cycling this stuff. So it's already been chosen. I don't have to do anything. So so this should be it. She's a good girl, loves her mama, she loves Jesus, and America too. There you go.